just fragments that won't let him rest. A war, a furious god, a voice that nearly swallowed him whole. Who is this man lying on the sand?
Come to the dark of the sea.
20 years. Troy, nothing now but ash and memory. The tide delivers him to a shore he cannot name. His eyes open onto an endless blank. Home lies beneath his feet, unrecognized. Ithaca. A single word, and his world cracks open. The house is no longer his. 100 men wait for one woman's fall. One touch, the unmaking begins. Youth drains from him like water through open hands. A king, now wearing a beggar's face. But his gaze stayed a warrior's gaze. A hut, a hillside, a quiet dusk. A door opens for a stranger unnamed. 20 years absent, a grief that never ages. He listens in silence, swallowing the tear. His most faithful man, and a secret locked tight. He walks into his home, a stranger in his own kingdom. They devour everything, then mock what remains. They speak of his wife before his very face, unashamed. A stool is hurled. Laughter follows. His fist tightens. The reckoning is coming. From a single mind, a trick to bring down walls. Inside its narrow belly, an army holds its breath. The fleet feigns departure. The gift stays behind. Troy celebrates its own undoing. With their own hands, they drag death inside the walls. One night, 10 years collapse. The towers catch fire. The long defiance ends. Ash swallows the city whole. The war is over. The true journey has only begun. The hunger leads them to a precipice of the unknown. A cave, cheese, herds, and no one home. They don't know they've entered a man-eater's den. Unease creeps quietly across their faces. A boulder seals the door. No way back. One eye. A hunger with no bottom. Two vanish. The rest can only watch. Nobody. A lie that buys them life. The wine succeeds where a blade would fail. In silence, the wood is honed to a point. Fire finds the only eye he has. One scream, and the cave shakes to its roots. Nobody. So they leave him to his darkening. Blind, he gropes, finding only air. Beneath the wool, men hold their breath. A hand feels wool, never the deception beneath. The sheep walk free. The men walk with them. Behind them, a helpless cry dissolves in the wind. An island, a sorceress, prey drawing near. The beasts here are tame, too tame to trust. A smile, a feast, an unseen trap. Every single draught of wine concealed a hidden magic no one could easily detect. With just a single draught of wine, they suddenly became terrified swine. Prisoners now of the sorceress's mysterious desire and merciless, cruel magic. Their terrified screams echoed amid that utterly sudden, terrifying transformation. He ran at full speed to tell his captain what befell his poor comrades. He met the god Hermes, who gave him a rare herb to shield him from all magic. A rare herb capable of shielding him against any spell or magical deception. He resisted her powerful spell fearlessly, and she was stunned by her magic's failure. She was finally forced to restore his men to their complete natural human form. She advised him to journey at once to consult the blind prophet Tiresias. He sailed steadily toward the edge of eternal darkness, where no sun could reach. The dark, eternal shore awaited his arrival in absolute, unbroken silence. He carefully summoned spirits who would never speak without a price paid. From among the pale, gathered crowd of spirits, the blind seer's ghost finally emerged. He drank slowly from the dark, sacrificial blood to reclaim his ancient voice. He warned him of Poseidon, who would never forgive, and of the Sun's Island, its sacred cattle must never be touched. He realized the road home would be long, marked by grievous, heavy losses. The spirits slowly faded away as the prophecy's final words dissolved. The Siren's deadly song destroys every single soul who hears it, she warned. Scylla and Charybdis wait mercilessly in the narrow strait ahead, toward new sea horrors unlike any he had ever faced before. The men sealed their ears completely with wax under their captain's strict orders. They bound their king tightly and firmly to the sturdy wooden mast, that he alone might hear the terrible, enchanting song of death itself. They rode with total steadiness, hearing absolutely nothing around them at all. The sirens sang in a voice enchanting enough to bewitch even the eternal gods. They promised him knowledge of every hidden secret of the universe itself. He raged, desperately begging his men to free him at once from his bonds. They only bound him tighter still, instead of freeing him from the spell's grip. The ship passed safely through, the deadly song fading at last behind them. Between two terrifying monsters, with absolutely no escape in this narrow strait. He stood at the bow, forced to choose the lesser of two terrible evils, trying to save his men from certain doom within this deadly strait. Terrifying Charybdis swallowed the entire sea 3 complete times each single day. He chose to risk losing a few rather than losing the entire ship at once, they rowed with desperate effort and immense strength away from the deadly vortex, toward the other terrifying cliff of Scylla, waiting for them without mercy. From the towering cliff, Scylla struck suddenly without any warning whatsoever. She snatched with terrifying speed 6 of his finest, most loyal men. He reached out desperately, trying to save them, though utterly without hope. The harshest loss Odysseus bore throughout his entire long, arduous voyage. A golden, silent land. A stillness that does not feel like safety. However, the body starves. Touch nothing that belongs to the sun alone. The forbidden was broken, and the gold swallowed itself in darkness. The men paid their lives for their hunger, and he paid the price of surviving alone. The harsh waves cast him alone and exhausted upon the remote isle of Ogygia. She fell instantly and unintentionally in love with the shipwrecked stranger. She did not yet know how long his forced stay on her island would last. 7 full years, Calypso kept him held captive on her remote, distant isle. He yearned intensely each day to return to Penelope and his only son. She offered him complete, eternal immortality in exchange for staying by her side. He calmly refused every temptation, however truly great and complete it was. Atop Mount Olympus, Athena pleaded with great urgency before her father Zeus to finally command Odysseus's release after such a long, weary captivity. Zeus answered his wise daughter's urgent pleas immediately, without any hesitation. She reluctantly complied, finally helping him build the raft for his departure. He built a simple raft with his own hands, finally sailing away from Calypso. But furious Poseidon never forgave him for blinding his only beloved son. He raised a massive divine storm, shattering the raft in one harsh single blow. A divine veil miraculously saved him from drowning amid the violent, crashing waves. He arrived utterly exhausted, one possible step closer to his waiting home. None recognized the returning king, except his loyal, aging old dog. He slowly lifted his weary eyes toward the stranger, suddenly passing by. He wagged his tail weakly one final time, then died. He quickly hid his tear and continued walking on in complete silence. Each night, she unravels what she wove by day, buying time beyond all price. And in that same shadow, he too is scheming with the same patience. Penelope announced the contest of her husband's famous, heavy, legendary bow. Every powerful suitor failed even to merely bend the legendary bow at all. The old beggar asked for his chance amid everyone's loud, mocking laughter.
The old beggar asked for his chance amid everyone's loud, mocking laughter. A deep, quiet confidence whose true secret no one present understood at all. He drew the bow with astonishing ease and loosed his arrow with unbelievable precision. He tore off his ragged disguise, revealing his complete, true royal identity. His son and Eumaeus sealed the great hall's doors with utmost urgent speed. His relentless arrows rained down, one after another, without any pause at all. Just vengeance for long years of relentless plunder and continuous insult. Penelope hesitated for long moments between deep hope and harsh, cautious doubt. She tested him with a precise question about their ancient, immovable bed's secret. Odysseus answered instantly with the complete, exact details about the ancient bed. She knew at last, with complete certainty, he was her true husband returned. They finally embraced warmly after 20 complete years of long, painful separation. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell